Well, well, well. Welcome back yet again, everybody, to another stream, and more importantly, to another episode of the Scuffed podcast. Now, normally we like to go ahead and do these on Thursdays, usually, Thursdays, Fridays. But today's guest is actually Proto Kura, and we've been trying to get him on for I'm pretty sure since the beginning of this season, and we finally got him on. So we went ahead and we moved him on over to Sunday. Let's go, Sad Boy Sam. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the community. Hell yeah, whoever this Protocur is. Protocur, never heard of them, but they sound like a rather powerful mage. He does. He sounds like a very powerful bean mage. Um, whenever you're ready, feel free to go right ahead and hop on into the Scuffed podcast chat. Um, let me double check with there we go. All right, perfect. As far as for Jeremy, I know that Jeremy's supposed to be here today, but he might be running a little bit behind. But as per usual, we always like to go ahead and do the
I
intro
know, it's like that
live.
moment when you wake up, you're like, shit, am I in a simulation or am I fucking alive?
Always come into something really nice.
It was one of those mornings where I'm just like, yep, I'm alive. Time to make a waffle.
Bots already? Dang. That's how you know that it's gonna be a good stream if we get a bot right off rip. Look at that free
Ooh.
ban. Free ban right there. Boom. All right.
I love bots.
And today, I'm pretty sure I'm not seeing Jeremy.
Yeah.
Let me go find out wherever the fuck he is. Feel free to take it away, while I run away.
Yeah, feel free to plug your shit, just like how he does with everyone's stream.
Exactly.
In the long and the short of it, hello. I am Proto Kura. I address myself as a part-time streamer, full-time business mage. I usually do streams Thursday to Sunday mornings, which has kind of hurt me a little, but also I've decided I'm gonna take over America's morning. That's me, 100%.
Okay.
I play. So far, the lineup's been one indie game, one major game, and now one Final Fantasy. And Sundays are for brunch. But more specifically, somehow I always get finagled into making a waffle.
Making off.
Like today, I was like, "Ah, man, guys, I got leftover pizza. Let's blend it and turn it into a waffle." I did just that.
How was that monstrosity?
So it was actually really dry.
Really?
And I was like, I need to add some liquid to this to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, I was like, oh, what kind of liquid do I have on hand? I have Coke Zero. Let's pour some Coke Zero in there.
Oh no.
And then it actually smoothed out the mixture so well I could actually get the waffles to start being circular and actually look like waffles, with the added benefit that Coke Zero has a nice syrupy flavor. So it actually made it a very savory breakfast.
Huh.
That's interesting. I didn't think that pizza would waffle as good.
It's at this point I'm just rolling the dice, and every time I want it to fuck up, instead it works in the best way possible.
Maybe the bean waffle will be the exact same way.
That sounds disgusting.
Probably not.
I'm so scared. Like I went to where my usual place I pick up Bean Boozle, because we have a 5 and below nearby now,
Yeah.
and they sell them for like $3 for the mystery container. So I'm like, all right, I'll buy one spicy and one normal one. And I've opened up the panel. If anyone donates, I think 50 biddies was the limit I set at. They can choose what waffle I'm making.
Oh dear God, that's that's gonna fever
That-
up. Good
yeah,
thing I have
that's.
some points saved up.
Uh, oh God, that sounds like a disaster coming in. But holy shit.
Spicy bean waffle.
Uh, bean. Disgusting.
Yes, please give me in all that.
Oh, I
So
would.
the worst part is I've already made spicy waffles before, and then I peed fire
Oh.
afterward.
Oh, you peed
Uh,
fire. I think
You
you
gave
might need to
yourself
go
an
for.
STI or something like that,
Yeah, you
bro?
might want to go to a doctor.
Yeah, I
So
know. Like shit.
That's a.
it was a case of so I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna use this bottle of ghost pepper sauce. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God.
Oh dear God.
I don't
So
think that's how your kidneys work. I don't think that's.
the waffles turned blood red, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh
Oh
man,
God.
nothing could possibly go wrong. Let me just go ahead because I was making chicken and waffles. Let's just
Yeah.
spice up the chicken real quick too.
Oh God.
Oh. Oh. How was your mouth afterwards?
Requiem said
Numb.
that was a beautiful day.
Yeah, my mouth was numb. And I was like, oh wow, I guess I'm just become used to this. And then I went to
Mhm.
work and I clutched my stomach and I was like, oh, here it is.
Oh
Mm.
God.
Mm.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That is
Whew.
really rough. That's
Yeah,
why I'm glad that today's episode is, funnily enough, called Scuffed Foods.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man, you don't even know. You do not even know. The
What-
meals I've created on my stream just
Mhm.
are that's the title. I should just steal your title here.
Go for it. You want to know what else you can steal?
No.
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 Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Add transition. You guys could steal the deals over at Humble Bundle if you guys
I
want to
didn't
wander on
miss
over
this.
For,
At all. At all.
for not only just game bundles, but book bundles, software bundles, comic bundles, and even Switch games. Not only that, but they also do have their own subscription service called Humble Choice, and for $12 a month, you can go ahead and you can cancel this at any point in time. And every month, you get a new selection of games to toss into your library to collect a shit ton of dust, or to play the shit out of. This month in particular, you guys can pick up Due Progress, House Flipper, Project Wingman, as well as some other surprise hits and hidden gems. If you guys want to go ahead and check out anything that Humble Bundle has to offer, make sure to go right ahead and click on the Twitch, click the About, click on Humble Bundle. So it already tells them that I sent you. And with all these games, books, and whatnot that you're getting, you might need some digital protection these days. How? Who? When? Where? Why? I don't know what this ad is going into, but it's going into NordVPN. That's
Your
right.
Universal condom.
Exactly. What? Your universal condom? No, your digital condom. Because all these hackers are
Oh.
trying to DDoS the shit out of you these days. And let's be honest, we all rely on the internet way too fucking much. But not only that, if you guys are looking forward to a game that's coming out and it comes out a few hours earlier in a different country, swap your server over to there and bada bing, bada boom, you're gaming. Same thing works with Netflix and other streaming services. Right now, NordVPN is actually having a 68% off sale for Black Friday. It's not that 69%, so no more nice. But, you know, it's still a deal for Black Friday. And it's $3.71 a month for 2 years. If you guys want to go ahead and check out anything that NordVPN has to offer you, go right ahead and click on the Twitch, click the About, click on NordVPN. This already tells them that I sent you. All right, there we go. Ads over.
So, before we start, I just want to ask Jeremy, do you have Battlefield 2048?
Or no.
You don't?
That was the answer, correct?
Why not?
I'm not spending the fucking $60 on a game that's gonna be the same exact thing that I played the last 3 fucking years.
I think it's enjoyable. I've been playing it for the past 2 days. I think it's enjoyable. I'm sorry.
I'm also like on the fucking.
It seems like someone has a comment to say.
Oh. Oh, I have a few.
Oh, go ahead.
So I somehow finagled a beta to play it before buying
Mhm.
it.
Wait, the person was a beta, or you got the beta?
Yes. Yes to both. If a if a bot can be a beta, yes, it was a beta.
Huh?
But I got a thing for it. It's like, okay, well, I've never been offered this shit before. I'm not great at FPSs, so I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
I knew the minute that I glitched out of a helicopter I was in that I was in for an experience.
This is a
Uh-huh.
Battlefield, baby.
And
Yeah.
made even better that my my parachute was underneath of me while I was floating.
Oh.
Don't you
I
know
was like,
physics? That's how it's supposed to work.
and I think the only thing I only played like a few rounds. So I'm like, all right, this game's too broken for me to warrant keep going. And then I watched I think the Act Man do a review for it, and oh, I did not realize how broken it was.
Oh yeah. That's usually how Battlefield games are in the beginning. I mean, but like that's basically every game for the most part. I mean, I feel like once it gets better, like give it a month. Give it a month, they're gonna fix everything. It'll be a good game. It'll be good just like how every Battlefield games are.
Am I the only one who misses games that were released 100% and not just
Nope.
30%?
I was
I'm sorry.
literally about to
not-
say
those
something like
exist?
that.
Well, I mean, we can't really say that any game was specifically released 100%. Every game comes with its flaws, and people
Yeah.
go out of their way to find those flaws. So, regardless of that statement, that's just a false statement.
All right, let me rephrase that. Don't we miss the time before the internet was introduced to game stations, where they're like,
Yeah.
where you could pull a No Man's Sky, and we somehow forgave him 5 years later.
Well, yeah, because he actually doubled down on what he said and actually did it. Took him a while, but he did it.
I feel
I
like
mean-
I feel like nowadays it's not the fact that there's more bugs and glitches and stuff like that than back in the day. I feel like it's way too pointed out. I guess you could
Mhm.
call it these days. Like any game that comes out, everybody's like, "Hey, let's take a warthog and see if we can shove it inside of a wasp and see if we can make some weird fucking hybrid." And then the game's like, "Haha, the devs didn't account for this. I'ma just break."
If you miss a glitch or a bug, I think I'm okay with, releasing it and there's like a game-breaking bug day one that you all somehow missed, but one person made that exploit. That's fine. Releasing Battlefield 42, 2042, whatever. No, that's not fine.
Mm.
Cyberpunk.
Oh
I-
no, Cyberpunk. That's a whole different.
They got their shit.
they-
Oh,
Yeah, I still haven't even gone back because I'm afraid that it's still fucked.
I,
Oh, it
I
is.
Finish that. Yeah, I
I-
need to finish that because I enjoy it, but damn, is it fucked? It's not.
It's funny. I actually beat the game within the first month and got
Uh-huh.
one of the endings, and I replayed it now almost a year later. I played it again. They fixed the parts that kept making me crash, but for the most part, they haven't really fixed much. But I still love that game. So it's a weird. I know they fucked up, but God, am I having fun?
It's weird to think that it's already almost been a year since Cyberpunk has been out.
oh wow. Yeah.
Freaking what's it called December 17th or 7th?
Damn. No, I think
Holy shit.
17th. I think you're mixing Cyberpunk up with No Way Home. Because No Way Home comes out the 17th, and I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk came out on the 7th.
Hold on, let me see the day I downloaded it. Let me. 9th. It's December 9th.
See, and that's the weird thing. It's like Cyberpunk had a good story behind
Yeah.
it, but way too many bugs in front of it.
Still has a 9 out of 10 on IGN.
I wish they would just bring back the wall run that they got rid of last minute, saying that it would make the game too easy. I have double jump installed in my legs. Why can't I have wall ride?
Yeah, like magnets in like your feet and hands or some shit like that.
It wasn't even like you're
Something like that.
permanently attached like your Spider-Man. You could just run across the wall like Altair in Assassin's Creed.
Hmm.
It,
Bottom.
and they said it broke the game too often because it would make getting into certain points easier. I'm like, then
Yes.
make it a feat that you can only do with certain whatever. You can fix the game.
Because that's the reason the game broke.
Had a
Bull
barbecue,
riding.
passed out from whiskey, and woke up at like 10 p.m. Whiskey. What kind of whiskey? That's the better
Yeah, shit.
question.
That is Sam. He frequents my channel. He likes American whiskey despite being from Australia.
Hey, gotta support America.
How
I
how
100%
is
agree.
Australian whiskey? That's the question.
Mm.
I've never seen it. Every time I go into my local liquor store, and they're like, "Oh, we got shit from all across the world except Australia." I'm like, why not? You got that canned bullshit from Australia, but you don't have anything else.
I feel like everything tries to kill you in Australia so much that they should have like a nice hard liquor that attempts to kill you just as much. I feel like that would be very, very Australian of them.
It's just Everclear. They invented Everclear and brought it to America.
They just left the recipe around and they're like, oh yeah, these fuckers will find this real quick.
Them boys don't know what they're gonna be up to, but when they start to drinking, oh, the partying.
Speaking of Australia, I forgot where. I think it was on TikTok. Like I was scrolling through TikTok, doing my normal shit, and then I saw that if someone kills a kangaroo, like if you kill a kangaroo, like hit a kangaroo with your car and you kill it, you have to kill the baby. It is required by law to kill the baby.
What?
I like this law.
I feel like I missed a solid portion. Like my brain just went off, and next thing you know, I'm hearing "kill a baby." What the fuck?
No, because
Whoa.
that's what I saw on TikTok, and it said
Oh,
that
God.
if you hit a kangaroo with your car and you kill it, you have to kill the baby.
Do they like not want like a Batman kangaroo like running around? Like what the
Yes,
fuck?
yes, exactly.
Like, do they think that the kangaroo babies are gonna like grow up and be like, them fucking humies done killed me, mum. I'ma fuck him up.
He'll turn
I'm
into Chopper.
I'm looking this up right now.
Hey fellas, got football to watch, but I'll be looking. Hey, that's fine. Welcome in, Bargain. How you doing today? Speaking of Bargain, Proto. Now that we got you here, I got a quick question for you. So,
Sure.
I know that your Bargain's mod. How long have you modded for Bargain?
Ooh, I've. Funny enough, I think it was earlier, more towards the beginning of this year, is when I started with him, like March, April. I kind of lost track because this whole year has just been work, sleep, and stream.
You know, I feel that. I feel that. What made you get into modding? Like, were you like, yeah, I want to be
Like
a
a
mod instead of
pest.
stream?
Holy shit, they're considered pests.
Or were you more like, yeah, I want to stream, and then Bargain was like, hey, you want to mod for me?
It was a case of I was funny, and I didn't realize this. My stream anniversary was back in July because apparently that's when I
Okay,
started.
So, I'm
And-
sorry. Continue. I'll say it after. Sorry.
And I honestly I wasn't really. I was really just doing it because I was like, this looks fun. Let me watch people watch me murder things.
Yeah.
And somewhere down the line, I think Bargain, because I kept frequenting his stream because I found him through those infamous what's it
Hot
called?
Milfs
Like
in your area chat kind of thing.
yeah, hot milfs in your no someone raided into him one time that I was watching, and I was like, okay, cool, I like this guy. He's got Seth Rogen vibes. So I frequented him a fair bit, and then out of the blue, he's like, hey, do you want to be one of my mods? I was like, here, enough. I was like, okay. That's really the story of how I ended up becoming his mod.
You truly are a mage of being a mod, considering the fact that when I went over to Bargain's stream one day and I think it was Sniper. Sniper's one of Bargain's mods, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I saw Sniper posting or like saying chat. They were like, "Oh, I didn't get to ban anybody because there were like a bunch of ban hammers going around," and I was just like, you know what? For the bit, hey Sniper, just fucking ban me." And so Sniper was like, "Can I do it, Bargain?" Bargain's like, "I mean, go for it." So Sniper banned me, and then attempted to unban me. The unban worked for my Twitch account, but I was still banned via email. And it was like 2 or 3 days had gone by. And then I see Proto in fucking Bargain's chat. And I messaged Proto. I'm like, can you help? And you just, wait, what did you do? Did you just like snap your finger or something? And then bada bing, bada boom, I'm unbanned?
If by snap your fingers, I mean I went to the Twitch frequently asked questions section and said, "Oh, let me go do this in his in mod chat real quick in Bargain's thing." Boop. Okay, now we can talk again.
You
Because
know
when
what?
they
It was worth it.
when they introduced that whole you have to click I accept the rules for chatting like some months ago, with it came an individual thing that once you ban someone and unban someone, you now have to unban them from 2 different parts of your thing.
Oh, okay.
And
That's good to know for when I like ban people.
Isn't there a thing where like recently if you ban somebody, like they can't come back? Or I read
Yeah, I
something
think
a while ago where it's kind of like if you ban somebody, they actually just cannot come back.
Permaband?
I think that's
Kind of like that.
I think that's
Yeah.
after the second time,
Oh,
because
okay.
when I got banned from Bargain Stream, I went ahead and I went back in after like I was unbanned, but I was still email banned, and it was
Yep.
like, you've been unbanned, don't do this again or you're gonna get permabanned, fucker. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. I guess I won't take the L for a bit again.
I think it's what the only thing they updated was when you're banned from a channel, it used to be you could still watch them. You just didn't count, you didn't anything. But now if you're banned, you can't do anything. You can't watch them, you can't you can't do anything to their channel if you're banned.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they because people were like getting upset that God, I can't remember what it was. Someone was still like was banned and like they were for the most part IP banned, so they couldn't make alt accounts to go in, but they were still watching and making content based off of their streams, and they're like, can we fix this?
Hmm.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Why is it people gotta be so scummy?
Oh, but come on. This is come on.
Humans, come on. What
Yeah.
you can't have good people without human filth.
Exactly.
True.
But going off of what I said, so I actually looked up, and it's actually real. It says past 20 years have been approximately 90 million kangaroos and wallabies. Wallabies, I guess that's babies. Lawfully killed for commercial purposes. Guidelines in Australia state that permit holders are to kill any joeys, the babies. I'm reading it. Fuck you. Joeys that are found in the pouches of injured or dead adult kangaroos. So yes, you are required to kill the babies after you kill the adults.
Yo, how did we get back to this?
What the fuck
Because
even
I
is
wanted to
Australia?
prove that it's an actual real thing.
You guys want to know some weird facts about kangaroo?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So kangaroos don't have placenta. So when a baby kangaroo is born, they're born at 5 days old, and they have to crawl up their mom to get into that pouch.
Uh.
And what
Y'all
it
never
does,
watched Animal Planet, clearly. Damn.
it'll
Yeah.
latch
No.
it'll latch onto the nipple in the pouch and just stay there for months until it finally grows like skin and protective stuff, and then that's when it peeks its head out. And yeah,
Huh.
I learned that from watching a YouTube channel called Zafrank, which is the most hilarious way to learn about animals.
So Frank, I've never heard of that channel.
he does true facts about different types of animals, and they're actually real. They're real facts, 100% real. But
Uh-huh.
he does it in a comedic tone and sometimes like extra jokey. And yeah, he does marsupials in general, and he
Thank
talks
you,
about how
Requiem, for
almost
going
every
ahead and coming
marsupial
on
does not
out.
have
Have
a
a great night, my
placenta, so
friend.
they all get born like immediately.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
I really didn't think I was gonna wake up today and learn anything about kangaroos, but
Kangaroos are gay.
Whoa,
Change my mind.
whoa, whoa! Maybe that's why they fight each other, because they love each other too hard.
That's
also
exactly what
female
it is.
kangaroos have 3 female genitalia. What the?
Wait, what?
Bro.
Oh man, you
Bro,
don't even
he's
know
blowing
about
up all
female.
holes.
Who be making animals these days, bro? What?
Damn.
I was gonna say, have you even learned about hyenas, bruh?
I know that they only have male genitalia, right?
And what's it called, the females? They do terrible things to the male.
Really?
Yeah,
They're
they
just kinky, bro. You can't kink shame nowadays.
no. There's
Facts,
kink shame and
facts.
there's straight up abuse.
We've been through it all. Okay, it's fine. Kink shaming that's kink shaming. Okay, they have their
Mm.
natural problems.
Mm-hmm.
God, I
Jesus
sent feet pics
Christ.
to Jeremy one time and this happens.
Okay.
I mean, oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for those people who accidentally like show their feet in pictures and then just everyone hyper fixates like, hey, by the way, nice feet.
You
Oh.
were one of those people, I can tell, because your mind went straight to that. You got something to tell us about your weird kinks? Because I will kink shame about feet. I will. There's
You
a
don't
problem there.
you don't kink shame Quentin Tarantino.
Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do.
I mean, he's just a
What?
weird looking guy in general.
First of all,
Karen
you have to expect it.
Quintantino?
Yeah, the Terror Quentin of Quintentinos.
And
Totinos.
upwards of
Totino's pizza rolls.
Totino's pizza rolls.
I mean, at least besides the feet shot, at least he doesn't do anything extra terrible. He's just like, hey, look at this feet for a second. All right, cool.
What's the Nickelodeon guy?
Dan Schneider.
Dan
Yeah.
Schneider. Fuck Dan Schneider.
Fuck Dan Schneider. Okay, at least we're at a general correspondence with that guy.
All right, what did he do again?
Period.
And get in the
No, we
van
ain't gotta-
Schneider.
We don't-
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Fuck him. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay,
Good
so
talk, guys.
speaking of Dan getting the Van Schneider,
Ooh,
Todd,
how do you-
Todd, give me your money fucking right now, Howard.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you're a aficionado of the Fallout series, Proto.
oh yeah, I love 3, New Vegas 4. I own 1 and 2. You know how sometimes bad graphics just really can prevent you from playing a game nowadays?
Yeah.
1 and 2 and that top-down Diablo. Okay, I'm not gonna shit on Diablo because I also love Diablo, but it has Diablo style top-down. But the graphics are so
Dated.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
And I was like digging the internet. Like, please tell me there's a clean-up texture pack I can download for these games. No one gives a fuck enough. Oh.
Oh. Imagine if they were to like remaster those with like nowadays like new shit. I feel like it could be a good game.
I
Well,
want them
I feel like it
well-
could be a better looking game.
as long as they don't do what's it called? Do the Grand Theft Auto trilogy remastering, air quotation marks.
Oh no, they do the Diablo 2 remastering.
Oh, then yeah, I'd be totally down with it. If it's still that top-down view but cleaned up and looking pretty, dude, I'd play the shit out of it.
I
Those
want
would be-
Skate 4.
Yes.
I
They're
don't care
working
what
on
all
it
you
right
guys
now.
say. That's some bullshit. I'll see it when I fucking believe it. I mean, I'll believe it when okay, I'm gonna die. Whatever the fuck I said, yeah, that.
Yeah. No, we get you, Jeremy. We get you.
I love that you glanced over just one part of the Fallout series, like Ryan Reynolds glances over one part of his acting career.
Listen, we don't talk about Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. That was a game.
Well, we
I
just
like
spoke
it.
about
I like
With
it.
the For
You
and
liked it?
you're diverting even farther around the real problem, and I appreciate that.
Are we talking about God, what's
it was
hold
so
on.
bad he even forgot about it. That's was.
No, hold on. I have a meme I used to call this game. God, what's no, not Phil. Fuck Phil Collins. John Denver. The John Denver Fallout experience.
Yes.
He's the one that sings "Country Country Roads Take Me Home."
Take me home.
They
So I call it.
They just baited the shit out of you with that song.
It's the first funny thing is that's like I thought that was the first time I ever heard that song, but it was actually American Dad when I first was introduced to that song. And
Really?
then Kingsman: The Golden Circle decided to have a
Oh.
British man sing it.
Yeah,
That was a great scene.
that was a really good. I liked it.
But I have no guilt in saying that I was actually very excited for 76 because I actually have the Pip-Boy from that.
It
Did he
was
just get taken out or something? He just,
What?
he just
No.
got kicked for saying that he. He just went
So I'm not the
dead
only
silent.
one. Is this how it feels whenever my Wi-Fi fucks up?
Yep.
Oop.
Oh shit.
Oop.
But yeah, like I bought the Pip-Boy. I have like some of the memorabilia for it. I was
Wow,
like,
you actually received it?
yeah. Well,
Holy shit.
no, I didn't do the
You
pre-order shit.
flustered him.
I didn't get the Nuka-Cola rum. I didn't get the duffel bag or the helmet. I didn't get any of that. But I got like I have the official Pip-Boy. I have the plasma pistol. They were starting to sell through ThinkGeek. I got a couple
Ooh.
of those. But
Hmm.
oh, and then I got the Nuka-Cola varsity jacket from Nuka World, which is the Fallout 4 DLC.
Yeah.
I got that shit. But like then I started playing the game, and I immediately came to terms that just like Elder Scrolls Online, this game could not actually work as an MMO.
Nope. Not at all.
But I will give credit where it's due. I really like the story for it because I like the Scorched, how they're plagued and everything. I like the story of the Vaults. I like the Mothmen because that's a meme now.
So
Ugh.
there was actual story in 76? I kind of just
Like-
played it and I got told to just go pick up a holotape and I was like, cool. Exposition.
I mean, it's kind of like World of Warcraft where you don't really pay attention, but technically there's an overarching like main story to it, and then there's like a fuckload of side things to do. Like-
Okay.
Like what's it called? You get to see aliens again, and you actually get to shoot and fight aliens again, but they're a new type, and they're called the mystery or the monster of whatever lake cabin, but it's actually the fucking Zeta alien.
Oh, okay. I know a portion of Fallout 76 because I was in the same boat. I got it. I was super excited for it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a great fucking game. I could just go play Fallout and like shoot fucking like some rad roaches with some boys, do some fun stuff. And then I got in there, and I swear to God, me and my dad have more content together than Fallout 76 had on launch. Mind you,
Oh,
I haven't seen my dad in
shit.
21 years, so take that with a grain of salt.
Oh shit.
But later on, I got into it and just sat in like a radiation storm for like 3 hours to get all the good like radiation perks or whatnot. And I had a little bit of fun with it because I was playing with my buddy Dorf, and then it just kind of fell off. The base building in it feels really weird. Then again, I suck at base building in Fallout 4 in general.
Oh, I always forget there's base building in Fallout 4. I kind of just made my power fantasy of a post-apocalyptic city in Sanctuary, and it involved gladiator fights.
Oh.
we build very different towns because I just go to Sanctuary Hills and I just kind of line the sidewalks with machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
If you fuck up, good luck running out of town.
When they added that DLC to it, and I was like, oh, I can add trapped monsters? Come on over, Death Claws. I have a new job for you. And I made like the street. I blocked it off so no one could walk in it. And so when like people would invade, I would like open the certain doors and just let the Death Claws go. And like, all right, have fun, guys.
They made Death Claws in 4 a lot more terrifying than in the previous Fallouts, but they
Yeah.
gave you enough weaponry pretty much right off start to like not even be super scared of the Death Claws.
They made them larger and more intimidating, and without power armor, you 100% might get one-shotted by them as you level. But yeah, no, dealing with them, I think they realized that was a problem that turned off a lot of people for certain parts of earlier Fallouts. They needed to power down the Death Claws, not a whole lot, but just a little bit.
Yeah, especially in New Vegas, it was rough. Like when I first played New Vegas as a kid, I was like, I'm just gonna follow this road over to New Vegas because it's bright and I want to go there. I walk down the left road first. Boom, Cazadors, get my shit rocked. I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to go that way. I go the right way, and then all of a sudden the miner's like, hey, there's Death Claws there. You probably don't want to be there. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I walk down the road, and what do I fucking see? 4 Death Claws just staring at me, and I'm like, oh god, I made mistakes. Now whenever I
Nothing,
play that game, I'm like, easy.
nothing prepares you for life more than your first Deathclaw encounter, and it's just running at you with its arms open, like I'm gonna hug you to death.
Exactly. And then
Most
later on in the
terrifying thing in the
Lonesome
world.
Road DLC, when you're like, oh, this random non-sus looking cave, let me walk in. Oh, a named Deathclaw? That's quite terrifying. And then he just fucks you up the first time, and you're like, what? I
It took me
prepared for this.
Took me way too long to find out that Deathclaws have one-shot leg damage. You can cripple them immediately if you have good enough gun skills, and then
Really?
they'll just slump at you, and then you're like, easy pickings. Pew 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 pew, dead.
I did not know that. All this time I've been playing Fallout, I had no fucking idea. Wow.
I came upon it by accident when I threw a grenade, and I was like, why is it limping? I checked its leg. I'm like, oh, its legs, bro. Oh, I can break their legs, and it actually means something.
Unlike in other RPGs where you break their legs and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But no, I've played not even just New Vegas, but I've been playing Fallout since like 2008 when I first got to play Fallout 3, and I'm still learning shit to this day. Like I didn't know I could do that.
Do you like, when you play New Vegas, do you like just cranking up your luck and just walking out with all the casino's money?
I only did that once. I did not win. I tried to break the law, and the law broke my ass.
Oh, all you gotta do is literally just smack that up to 10 as soon as you walk out of Doc, whatever his name is. Just slap your luck up to 10, go play blackjack, only play blackjack, and just keep hitting like A or whatever to just keep hitting. And then once you hit 21, it's just like, yeah, here you go, cool. And you can theoretically in one casino probably walk out with like anywhere from 5 to 10,000 caps within like 5 minutes.
That's good to know for the next time I played. My favorite playthrough of any of the Fallout series still is I did what's called the Luck and Charisma only run, where you max out Luck and Charisma and you lower everything else, and you see how far you get
Oh
on
god.
on one of the hardest difficulties.
Oh shit.
That sounds
And
like a great time.
well, the Charisma allows you to stop most animals and talk your way out of most problems like easy. And the Luck, you give yourself the what's it called, the Idiot Savant and the Reflective, one, and soon you'll just be untouchable.
Huh.
Huh.
I've never tried that before. I will definitely try that out next run.
Unfortunately, you 100% need power armor to survive any conflicts because you'll be too weak and too under health to deal with most problems directly.
It's good. I'll just get my science up to like 75 and go grab arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Go get
yeah.
some free Enclave power armor from his quests.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the cool thing where you can walk into New Vegas itself completely with like absolutely nothing, like a stupid little BB gun and like a hunting rifle, and you can walk out with a ton of shit theoretically on your first run. And then later on you can get like cybernetic implants to make it even easier, which is fucking great.
Which you can't even get with that run because you only have one endurance. You only get one implant.
Oh god.
And my ass, just for giggles, I'm like, I'm gonna take my luck to 11. Let's go.
Just keep bringing up your luck as much as possible.
Luck at 11 guarantees. I'll win. I don't know how I'll win, but I'll win.
What's your favorite Fallout?
I'm always torn between New Vegas and people. I get skewered alive because a lot of people shit on 4, but I enjoyed 4 for how much new stuff they introduced. Yes, I understand it's Skyrim Fallout, but I mean, hell, I liked how the power armor now is its own individual thing.
Yeah.
I liked all of that. But on the other side, I do like all the new things that Obsidian introduced to New Vegas. And I also liked, what's it called? It really opened my eyes the first time to the multi-ending options that games could have.
Oh yeah.
Like, holy hell, the amount of options you can do with that game.
And the only option I ever choose is going with Yes Man.
Funny enough, that was the fourth game I played. I went with Yes Man finally, and I kind of think it didn't end as well as I would expect. Like, oh, you get to pick everything. Oh, turns out you don't know shit, and everything's gonna start being a little more chaotic now.
Yep. Everybody tries to kill you. NCR tries to kill you. Legion tries to kill you. If you just go with Yes Man, get arcade again, and they just drop bombs and whatnot. Oh, you want the boomers as well.
Oh, I had the fortune because my speech and everything was high enough. I talked to them all. There wasn't an issue having them all join me. But the best part was at the very end when the NCR came a knocking for Yes Man, like, all right, we're gonna whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna talk you down from this because, hey, by the way, I did all this single-handedly. What the hell have you guys done?
I wish you could get into a fight just after like the gate opens again, like when the NCR come in. I wish you
Yeah.
could just like fucking open up right there.
Oh, I'm surrounded. The poor bastards.
What game do you think has the best DLC?
100% have to probably say, I'm torn because my two favorite ones come from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. 3, I really liked the concept of the think tank and also Sierra Madre, but I also liked the pits and the mothership from 3.
Yeah.
And while I
The mothership was really fun though.
And while I want to say that I think the DLC for Fallout 4 was awesome, I mean, I don't know. The Nuka Cola world was cool as hell, but eventually the Disney gimmicks eventually start wearing off on you.
Yeah, and they just want you to build shit.
The island for the other one is cool, but consistently getting radiated all the time while just being there kind of a bummer.
Yeah. And then they fucking added in just building DLCs.
Yeah, The building robots one was probably my favorite one. That one though, you get to build your own robot colony, and one of the they count as people. So one of the new empty villages that I acquired or whatever, all robots. All robots. Well, I stole Gray Ditch or whatever the one where it's all robots tending the
Mhm.
farm. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna make my own. I think. Yeah, let's do this.
More robots. Did you know
Ah,
that at the end of that DLC, if you grab the Silver Shroud like costume from what is it?
what's it called? Good neighbor. If you wear
Yes.
that, you can actually have a special dialogue with the mechanist.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I will say that game does really good about if you have certain things on you or did certain things beforehand, it actually will connect.
Yeah, I thought that added a very nice RPG element to it.
It reminds me of the best parts of how if like the things you would do in Mass Effect, Dragon Age, or Witcher actually affect the next game.
And as like a little spice on top, whatever you fucking named your character and you walked out of the vault and talked to Codsworth would generally say any name that you put.
Yeah, except he wouldn't say swears or whatever. He would actually just call you like an idiot or something.
Yeah, like, oh, hello, sir. Some
Uh,
some weird thing like that.
God, God, God bless John Cleese. Every time I see him in something new, I go, "Oh man, I love you, John Cleese."
Let me see.
Speaking of which, I just Netflix updated their stuff for the month, and there's a movie I didn't know exists called Time Bandits, which also has John Cleese. Oh my god,
Time Bandits. What is that? Just
it's
Endgame?
the it's the story. It's a 1980s movie, and it's the story of a bunch of people who have a map that they can travel through time. They accidentally end up in a child's room, and they take him with them, and they just steal shit from across time.
They they take a whole ass kid?
Well, I'm gonna say this as best as I can without spoiling it. While they're time traveling, they're also running away from something, kind of like the Dahaka from Prince of Persia 2.
Mhm.
Ah.
So the kid got swept up in their jump, so he went with them.
Ah, okay. I thought they just like randomly like teleported to a kid's room and they were like, "Ah, you're coming with us now,
Yeah.
bugger."
It
No,
was
that's
it was
exactly.
Manson or something.
it was like
yeah.
a what's it called, a miss. It was a miss jump by one of them, and they just take him. And what bugs me about this movie is there's a lot of famous people in the movie, and I'm like, why have I never heard this movie before?
The kid was actually Chris Hansen as a kid.
That's why he does
No.
what he does now.
Oh no! But like Sean Connery, Shelley Duvall's in it, just John Cleese. There's a bunch of just famous people, and I'm
Holy
sitting here like,
shit.
why have I never heard this movie? Which, funny enough, after that movie, Shelley Duvall went to go make The Shining.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, imagine going from a B-rated movie called Time Bandits to The Shining.
Did she do
That's
any movies afterwards?
I don't know, but when I first saw Shelley Duvall, my little baby brain thought she was Tilda Swinton because they look very much the same without hair.
Oh. Hmm.
Like they have the same like they have the same front face structure and they have like the same grin, and I was just like, what? And when I saw Time Bandits, I thought it was Tilda Swinton, and my I watched it with my brother, and he's like, no, bro, that's Shelley Duvall. I'm like, dude, they look the same.
so. Does she have like a bald cap on for most of the movie?
No, like because they're
Shaved.
traveling, they use Shelley Duvall and they put her in different time periods.
Mhm.
And one of the hats she's wearing like crops all of her hair up, so she looks like she has no hair. And I thought at first she was Tilda Swinton, the Sorcerer Supreme from Doctor Strange, and I'm like, and he
Yeah.
points out, I was like, no, it's Shelley Duvall. I'm like, dude, they look the same.
just take away the hair, and some people just look identical.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
Like Jeremy and Ryan Reynolds, take away the hair, bada bing, bada boom. Not
So
actually.
You
Shelley
mean
Duvall.
2013's World's Sexiest Man Alive?
Is it 2013?
I don't fucking know. I think it was like 2015, but keep
I think
going
it's
with
like
Shelley Duvall because he's got a fixation on that bald head of hers.
yeah, apparently. Fuck.
Oh, you know what? I got this backwards. Time Bandits came out after The Shining. So imagine going from The Shining to Time Bandits.
That's
Oh, that.
worse.
Yeah.
And then, wait, no, I'm even wronger still. Imagine going from The
Almost.
Shining to Popeye to Time Bandits.
Popeye. I
The one with
forgot that
Robin
existed.
Williams?
Yeah, she's olive oil.
What? Huh.
I think she
never
just
knew
stopped acting in 2002.
I sometimes miss some of the old actors that got out of acting and then just haven't come back. Like the dude that did he was in Honey I Shrunk the Kids and Spaceballs.
Rick Moranis.
Yes. I miss that fucker.
You know why he left? His story's sad as hell.
Wasn't it like his wife died or something like that and he had to like take care of his kids?
His wife died from stage 4 cancer. So
Ooh.
he backed away from acting to take care of his kids because he had enough royalties from Ghostbusters and other things to get him through. But he also talks all the time. Like he actually did a couple of shows recently, coming back because he wants to come back to acting.
That would be fucking great to see him
It
back.
would.
The first thing he actually did in the last 10 years, 12 years of his whatever, he was in the show called The Goldbergs. He came back as Rick Moranis dressed up as Lord Helmet. And,
That's great.
Interesting.
He did the
Very
roar.
interesting.
and it was a joke because I don't know if you know, but Mel Brooks is still trying to make Spaceballs: The Quest for More Money.
Is he still directing like these days? Like, is he directing anything that's coming out?
Dude, yes, 100%. He's still doing shit even though he's in his 90s.
Is it like same shit or like new shit?
You got me.
Both.
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Spaceballs.
I want another Robin Hood movie from him.
Let's see. He's the sequel to, or not the sequel, but a similar to Blazing Saddle. He's doing Blazing Samurai.
Is it supposed to be like a parody movie?
Well, all of his movies are parodies, but also that's his next one. Like instead of Blazing Saddles, the parody cowboy movie he made, he's now doing Blazing Samurai.
Wake up, samurai! It's time to go into a Mel Brooks movie.
Dude, if Keanu Reeves was in it and said that, I'd watch that movie like 100 times.
Wake the fuck up, samurai! You're breathtaking.
Never mind. Blazing Samurai is a animated series inspired by Blazing Saddles, and Mel Brooks is the writer for it, but not the director. But
Damn.
Samuel L. Jackson, Ricky Gervais, and Michael Cera's in it.
What the fuck? Is
What?
Michael Cera voice acting?
I mean, he did what's it called? Sausage Party.
You did?
He was
Yeah,
he was in
yes.
that?
Yeah, he was the wimpy
my
little
God.
sausage.
You guys need to start checking like lists or something. Like I have ADHD and I can still know that. Like that's
Bro, at the end of the movie, my
I-
brain's like, I'm tired now. We did a
Yeah.
lot of watching right there.
First 5 minutes. I better call it a night. It's getting pretty late.
I thought he stopped acting for a while. Turns out he just went to go do Children's Hospital.
Hmm.
Which, by the way, that show has been on for 8 years.
Blazing.
eight. Solid
a-
8.
8 years.
What?
Yeah, you got me.
You got me.
I've never even heard of it.
It was on Adult Swim for like the longest time, and it was a joke, making fun of like shows like Scrubs and Grey's Anatomy thing.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Wait, what was the show again?
Children's Hospital,
God, that sounds so familiar. Okay.
and the vast majority of people from Arrested Development was in it.
Hmm.
Okay. I might have to check
So-
that out.
All I know is that Nick Offerman's in it as a detective who's like absolutely tired of the clown doctor shit in that movie more often than not. And I just every time I see him, I'm like, I love the show. I also hate the show
Yeah.
because it's
Oh,
eh,
It's
the jokes don't always land.
Uh,
Oh my
like,
God.
much like
I
here.
remember the show just because of the fucking clown.
All right. I do have one final question for you, Proto.
Yo,
Actually, I've got two questions. This one's more of a quick question. Is it Kura or Kura? Kura, right? Proto Kura?
it's I'm not Japanese, so I don't know the actual pronunciation to it, but I've always treated it like K-E-R space A, Kura.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say it's Kura.
I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't butchering your name for the
We're gonna
past
be
like
Kira.
3 streams.
It's I've never corrected anyone on how to pronounce it because sometimes I really don't know. If a Japanese and English speaking guy came up and was like, "This is what's your last name," I was like, "Well, he knows."
This man has a degree in this subject. He just got me. So, I went ahead and I took a look at your Twitch. I see that you've got milestones coming up. Do you make the milestones, or do you have like your chat pick out like what milestones? Like, do you just like set out like a fan of different ones that you might want to do, and then you just let them pick?
So, a lot of them came down to my own personal choices. There's a few people I will talk to regularly to like bounce off, hey, what sounds like something I would do? And one that I kind of promised near the beginning of when I started my streaming is, I said, I'll play my absolute favorite game if I ever hit affiliate. Well, I hit affiliate and 200 at the same time, so I was like, oh, I can just squeeze them together.
That's Kura.
So that's what I ended up doing for it. The previous ones were just like, what could I do that'd be different, like, just different. So it started with eating some spicy as hell ramen. It grew to, I'm gonna order I don't know if you know what they're called, the Japanese dagashis, the grab bag of candies you'll get from Japan.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then 300 is actually, it's, I don't know if you guys know the story of rock soup, but that's what I'll be doing for 300.
Of rock soup.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice story about how you should work together as a community to survive. And it's a fairy tale that's as old as from the 1700s.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, my brain just kind of went to you making soup in a rock.
I mean, that is the basis you
Or
start
the
with.
soup that's actually the rock.
You
Where's
that's
the Rock
that's
Johnson?
I would drink his bathwater. That would be rock soup.
Oh
Can
no,
you smell
no.
what the rock is?
Bathing in? Is
Cooking.
that what's going on?
Oh, is Rock pulling a Delphine? Or what the fuck? What's her name?
Belle
Belle
Delphine.
Delphine.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And she's getting libel suits now from all across the UK because that shit would have flew in America perfectly fine, but in the UK they actually have like really strong food and safety laws.
Oh.
And
Damn.
Okay.
she
Look at their
marketed
teeth,
it
how do
as
they
a
have that?
consumable.
I want to actually look up how much she made on OnlyFans.
Wait.
A lot.
The
A lot more
bathwater
than
was
any-
made to be consumable?
So they treated it when they're bringing these suits against her. They treated it like she was pitching it as food and beverage.
God, I knew I should have bought 4 cases.
And
What?
and
What?
and that's and like they understood from what she explained the intention
understood
or
what he's
the
saying.
meme is that they would drink it. She was trying to say that no, I sold it as a novelty item, and I even put on labels, which she did, do not consume. But the UK, well, I mean, they sue people for the stupidest shit, so come on.
They need to
Sorry.
sue
Sorry.
their dentist sometimes.
1.2 million
She made 1.2 million?
on OnlyFans alone.
Oh,
Oh,
that really doesn't
we're
surprise
still
me.
talking about
That's
the
still a shit ton.
It's Belle Delphine.
True.
It doesn't surprise me. That's like saying if Amaranth made an OnlyFans and she made like $2 million off of it.
Okay, yeah,
I
no,
have-
no, no, yeah.
I have some news for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Don't
I don't
tell me
know.
she did.
Not that she just made 2 million, but she has one where she makes more than she makes on Twitch.
Fucking
Huh?
way. Oh, fucking way, man. That's it. That's it. I'm going to recruit mode, boys.
You gonna
But,
make an OnlyFans?
Yes. And I'm going to
Oh.
just sell feet pics on it.
Oh, damn. Oh, I'm gonna be your.
Honestly, there has to be a category.
I'll buy
for
your
you to
entire
make,
stock.
Somebody that I work with said that they made $20,000 just taking a picture of their foot or of their feet off of OnlyFans. And I looked at them and I said, I believe that that's fucking cap. And they looked at me and they go, why? And I go, 'cause you work here. We work at Firehouse, bro. There's no way you made $20,000 off of a pic of your feet.
Maybe they're not good with their money.
You know, there's no need to attack me like that, bro.
I was gonna say you didn't need to come out here and attack us like that, bro.
No, yo,
Time
no,
to
I'm
face
saying
that.
maybe the person who made 20 grand is like not good with their money.
They could have been better with it, I guess. But like,
They could have taken more pics.
Firehouse makes
True.
some damn good fucking subs. So I mean,
Good point.
worth it to me.
I can't wait to try them.
Fun fact of the day, you're not.
Well, fun fact, I might
If
during the
you
winter.
come down.
I probably will. I'm like 90% sure.
Where's that 10% at? Huh?
That 10% is if you guys decide to say no.
You're just banking on the fact that we say yes.
Yes, I really am because I'm 100% down for it. I would
Why would we
literally
say
go.
no though at this point?
I don't fucking know. Maybe you'd be like, no, why the fuck is this dipshit going with us? Like coming here?
I'm gonna wait
know.
until you're in the
Reveal.
plane, and I'm gonna FaceTime you, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, don't fucking come here, bro, and I'm gonna hang out as you
What I'm
take off.
thinking you're gonna fucking do?
He just starts bawling his eyes out on the plane. Like,
I just fucking left. I'm on the plane right now.
Better than that, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna wait to pick you up from the airport, and as soon as I see you walk out, I'm just gonna put it in drive and leave.
You can actually see you do that. And just like have a sign taped to your fucking car. Yeah, you're not allowed. Go back home.
Fuck you, Nathan, walk.
Rough times.
we're
What
great
happens
friends.
when you're friends with them for like 6-7 years?
Nah.
Yeah.
In your mind, it's been like 5 minutes for me, bro. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
The fuck are you talking about? What type of fucking trip have you been on?
Time is relative, Nathan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whoever
shit,
speaks of that.
yesterday was April, so time's irrelevant.
What the fuck?
Nah, bro, yesterday was December. What are you talking about? We're 1 month into
Today was my
2021.
birthday and nobody remembered.
Bro, I can't remember my own birthday. I have Alzheimer's. Come on, bro. Who are you? I can't
Were
remember.
you? Oh
Where
damn.
am I? My name Jeff. But
Yeah.
let me think. Oh yes, one final question
Final.
on my side. What's your favorite thing that you've cooked on one of your brunch things?
Ooh, I don't know if I have a It's ooh. I have to think on this one because honestly, I've enjoyed all of them.
All of them.
I've enjoyed all of them. I like cooking, and they're all their own level of weird and enjoyably delicious. And then turned into a fucking waffle because meme. But if I had to say, one of the first things I did when I started doing Sunday cooking, and I didn't actually waffle it, but I used waffles.
Yeah.
I made today I made waffled pizzas, but I made pizza waffles, which is where you take a regular waffle, like a basic tomato paste, cheese, pepperoni, or sausage, and then you put that shit in the oven, cook it for a few minutes, bam, pizza waffle.
Hmm.
And
Did it
now,
have like the crust on it and everything?
no, it's just straight up like a waffle with pizza stuff on top of it. But I have actually like a list now that's ever growing of what comes next for cooking. And there's one I'm actually excited for. It's a Hawaiian breakfast, and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that next.
What are you gonna do? Like poi or something?
Well, no, it's called Loco Moco.
Loco Moco.
It is rice, straight up ground beef shaped into a patty, so a burger, if you will. A fried egg, and a Hawaiian style brown gravy with green onions.
And you're gonna turn that into a waffle?
Most likely, I'm most likely turning that into a waffle.
Do like hoodoo witchcraft on your brunches, bro.
Yeah, every you should have seen this morning. This morning I pulled out my wand, but it's really just a ceramic knife with wand duct taped on it. And I did what's called abracabad editing, where I literally just shut my camera off and back on, and bam, there was pizza sitting there.
Just get one of those cool transition from the Ray William Johnson videos.
Oh my, holy shit! That's a thing I haven't watched since I was like high school.
Equals 3 was great back in the day.
Oh, it was a top tier, buddy.
Oh yeah.
You must be doing good if you meet people like Gabriel Iglesias and T.J. Miller and shit. Like when you're, I say he's a relative nobody, but like in the grand spectrum, he was one of the few things to watch on YouTube back in the day. But now there's so much to watch on.
So much.
There's shit I still to this day am finding. Like so the person who inspired me to just say fuck it, let's turn things into waffles. Because people, ever since the first waffle weirdness I made, which was a community challenge called the ramen waffle, it's a guy named Ordinary Sausage, and he literally turns everything into a sausage, and I mean fucking everything.
Oh god.
Like he has sausage casing, and he has the Friday show where YouTube people recommend in the comments what's next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
He's made things from water sausage, cheesecake sausage, raisin sausage, black peppercorns, like all these silly ass ones. But then sometimes he makes legit sausages and like beef Wellington sausage, and I'm like, oh, or surf and turf sausage, or the most expensive one, A7 Wagyu steak sausage.
Man's turning Wagyu into sausage?
Yes, and I was like, oh man, this shit's insane. I bet I can do that.
You wanna know
But
what's insane that you probably haven't seen on YouTube?
What?
It's this really, really, really great movie. It is called Who Killed Captain Alex?
Bro,
And
no, it's is that the one from that's the one from Africa, right? And they have the video Joker.
Uganda's first
Uganda's
action.
first action movie.
Dude, I not only did I watch someone review it, I buckled down and paid that money and watched that movie, and it was a life-changing experience.
Wait a minute. You paid money to watch Who Killed Captain Alex?
Yeah, I wanted that. I wanted that handwritten note that they mailed me, and it took like a month or two to get here. But I wanted that. I
Wait,
wanted
you
that
got
thank
a
you note.
fucking handwritten note?
So like
I
the
feel like
dude
I was
right,
lied to my entire life.
he writes like on little. He writes like the generic thank you on all these like cheap note cards, like to everyone who buys a copy. And I bought it.
I can buy a copy of Who Killed Captain Alex. I've been just watching it for free on YouTube all these years. I might have to buy a copy, and I'm just gonna randomly go into a store and start playing it.
Hell yeah, dude. Go to Walmart and put it in the DVD player. Just let the wall of TVs just watch that hot Ugandan action. You know he's made more movies than just that one.
Probably made bank off of that.
He made Ugandan Spider-Man.
Hold the fuck up.
There has
Ugandan
to be some sort of
Spider-Man?
copyright infringe on that. There has to be a copyright infringe on that. Come on now.
Is it still the
Uh,
poor CGI from Who Killed Captain Alex too?
or is it African Spider-Man? He made something. And it's fucking crazy.
I feel like there's a whole side of the internet that I just haven't found yet. And I feel like you just gave me the key to unlock that. That sounds amazing.
Sometimes I start at the top layer and then I keep digging and then I'm in fossils. I'm like, oh god, I gotta turn away from this, and then I keep digging to the left. Now I don't know where I am anymore, but I'm here.
Hey, why is there just this random Atari ET copy down here?
I wish. You know, even though they found the whole dump full of them, they're still worth money if you have a perfectly good one that can play games still.
Huh.
People are still buying that?
You know how
It's a
like
novelty item, I guess.
Just for like a collector?
yeah, they're still buying like the what's it called, the gold cartridge from the video game Olympics thing. People are still buying like that for like 30-40 grand.
Huh.
The competitive Super Mario 3 for that one movie, and it was like a promo whatever thing you could buy, that shit sells for like 50 to 100 grand.
Wow. I'm just gonna start keeping all of my gaming stuff, so that way when I'm somehow, if I make it to the ripe old age of 40, I'll sell those. Cause I don't plan to go much farther past that. I feel like I'm dumb enough to where like I'll accidentally like trip on my like own shoelace and just accidentally like, and then boom.
I'm waiting to where I can Samuel Hayden myself. That would be awesome.
Did you know that there's I read something about this the other day. Apparently there's a place that I think it's in Colorado or something like that. You can go and pay $66, I think a month or a day or something like that, and you could be cryogenically frozen.
Nah, you're dead.
You're dead. You're a human popsicle.
No, you're a meat popsicle. Thank you, Bruce Willis.
True.
Bruce Willis.
But just because what's it called? I forgot who I was watching, but they said the fiction of cryogenics. And this made me laugh. The only movie that got cryogenically freezing yourself correctly was Demolition Man.
That was a good movie.
It is, but how you flash freeze, like the minute like this whatever magical blue drop hits and you're frozen instantly, that'd be the only way to successfully preserve yourself without killing yourself, or the ice crystals like freezing your entire body to death. That'd be the only way to do it.
Huh.
But because it's fiction, we can't do that in real life. But that's technically how we would have to cryogenically freeze ourselves.
That would suck. You wake up after like 200 years and you got like you got like freezer burn on your ass cheek or something like that.
Which still speaking of Demolition Man, do you know how many shots of his ass bare were in that movie?
There
Enough
were
to make
quite
you
a
horny?
few.
Yeah.
And he had to have a stunt. He had to have a stunt crotch piece because they flashed his front too.
Oh.
Another William Dafoe incident I see.
Wait, William Dafoe pee-pee where?
Yeah. Did you hear about the story?
No, you got
There
me.
was apparently there was this movie that William Dafoe was shooting, and there was a scene where he was in the shower, and they had to get a stand-in for him because apparently
He's got a
somebody
horse
was
cock.
too scared. Like it scared people. His schlong scared people. He's
Well,
got a deadly weapon in between his legs. Green
Yeah.
Goblin, definitely don't be goblin.
Yeah. Somebody do be
Uh,
gobbling that green
Oh
goblin.
my god! Now,
So he's
You
cock
now have
goblin?
to see it, Nathan.
He's cock goblin. He could use his cock as a propeller probably and fly around as Green Goblin.
oh, now I'm terrified.
I'm willing to pay to see that. No, that's not terrifying at all. That's impressive as shit, bro.
You'll never cock me. I meant catch me, Spider-Man.
Oh my god. No. That's the movie I both need to see and don't need to see.
That is a movie I'm willing to pay hundreds of dollars for.
Speaking of Spider-Man movies and the newest trailer, so some people think they digitally edited out Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man from the movie to hide the fact they're in the
Oh, 100%.
oh
and
yeah.
and there's a scene that shows the lizard leaping forward and suddenly lurching back for no reason. And they're like, that's Andrew Garfield uppercutting his shit on a web.
Easily.
Yep.
And I'm like, if you're gonna show scenes that don't have either one of them, don't edit them out of the fucking movie, you wimp.
Well, that's the thing. They constantly edit their trailers from the movies. Like for
Yeah.
Infinity War, when it's like the Wakanda battle, and you see Captain America running up ahead, they had Hulk behind him, and then flash forward to the actual movie, and it wasn't Hulk running behind him; it was Bruce and the Hulkbuster. And then
Yeah.
with like Thor Ragnarok, they showed like him on the bridge fighting Hela with like both of his eyes, and then you fast forward to like the actual movie and he's only got one eye. So I mean, they're known for CGIing a lot of shit out of their trailers. So I will not be surprised if Toby and Andrew are in there.
No, they are. It's like, I'm like 90% sure they're gonna be in the film.
I'll be more
Me.
surprised if they're not in it.
Yeah.
I mean, to a degree, yeah, you can. I'm just saying, like, that edit is so horrifically noticeable that you might as well have just not included it in the final trailer.
Oh yeah, especially like when when you see Tom Spider-Man going down behind like the Captain America statue and like he's dodging through like all the poles and whatnot. There's like a really quick scene where he goes from like having his head down to the ground to like switching up to have his feet down at the ground, and for like a quick frame, his like the lenses on his mask look so much like Toby's, and then it just flashes right back to Tom's. Like they did quite a bit of CGI editing to like hide the fact that Toby and Andrew were in it.
My least favorite thing about Twitter, the hellscape, is they keep trying to think that all these random characters, like, that's Miles Morales. That's Miles Morales. Is Miles going to be in it too? I'm like, no, fuckers. He's not. This isn't the Miles Morales movie.
So
Although,
I'm sorry, keep going.
I mean, granted, this opens the door to live action Miles Morales because there is multi-dimensional traveling, but no, he's not. He's not just automatically going to be wedged right in here. Everyone would be pissed if he was just wedged in like nothing mattered.
Yeah. So you know how I don't know if you saw this. Did you see that the new teaser for Spider-Verse 2 came out?
Really?
Like a teaser picture. It's not like a teaser trailer, but it's just like a
Oh.
teaser picture. It shows like a Spider-Man that kind of looks. It looks like it could be one of the 3 like live action Spider-Man.
Mhm.
I feel like for the end credit scene of No Way Home, one of 2 things would be equally sick. Like A, we get Venom if we don't see Venom in like the movie as a whole. We get like a Venom end credit scene where he like comes over and meets Spider-Man and whatnot. Or second one, like a portal opens up in front of Tom and he gets like sucked in, and all of a sudden, like, it's like first person. You just see him like looking down at his webs, and then all you hear is eh, and then just it cuts right there. Like, I feel like those would be fucking great end credit scenes for that movie.
I still have not seen the Venom 2 movie, but I have such high hopes it's good.
It's way better than the first one.
Oh, well, that's good, because I really liked the first one.
They so you know how the first one had like a light comedy in between Venom and Eddie?
Oh, I saw from the trailers that it gets almost sticky between them, like they're a sitcom couple.
A little bit here and there, but I feel like they doubled down on like the actual comedy between them.
Which that's fine because they're the bro ship I didn't know I wanted when I first went into watching that movie, but I was like, I'm here for this.
Yeah, like it does get sitcom-y a little bit. Like, it's not like a vast majority of the movie. Like, it's sitcom-y a little bit, but the rest of it is really good.
It was like there's this discussion I was actually having where they're like, some people don't mind the extreme changes from like the comic book or the whatever to live action because Venom is very much an example of how they drastically changed how the symbiotes work with their host. But I was sitting here like, actually this is probably like one of the coolest alterations I've ever seen.
Yeah, I definitely liked it a lot more than the other live action Venom that we got.
Oh, what? That was the
we-
best one.
We don't Sam Raimi didn't direct that one, so we don't talk about that one.
Like, Harry is Green Goblin, kind of cool. Sandman, kind of cool. The fuck was Venom, and what
Cool.
was that emo scene? Ugh.
I
That's the most iconic one in history.
Dude, that pee-pee dance is
Mhm.
just. If you ever, and we got Bully Maguire from this wonderful movie.
Dude, I feel like Bully Maguire fans are gonna throw hands if any kids are in the theater at No Way Home and start crying.
Oh my god.
Like, they're gonna pull up and be like, "Hey yo, we been waiting for this bro to come on back, and you ain't gonna stop us. Shut your kid up right now." They're like, "No, fuck you." And then they're
I'll
like,
give
"I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye."
the only thing I can give credence to that third movie. Sandman was a really well written character.
Very
Yes.
much so.
Like, yeah, the movie overall is kind of meh, but damn, they did Sandman like really well. If they didn't include Venom and it was just Sandman and Harry like being a fucking pest while he's trying to take care of Sandman, that could have been such a better movie. But they had to shoehorn Venom, of which if I found out Sam Raimi was against Venom because he felt Venom would like fuck up the like basis for the movie he was going for.
And it kind of did.
Because what's it called? Sam Raimi wanted to try to stick to, which is funny because Sam Raimi does supernatural shit all the time. For Spider-Man, he wanted to try and keep it campy and like the more realistic villains, like Green Goblin and Doc Ock. He didn't want the fucking alien to come into this.
Random rock from outer space fucks up the whole movie.
As I came to find out, like the Sandman was one of his like ideas for a future Spider-Man, but that's why he was written so well, was because he wrote it before he got removed from, or I don't know if he got removed or if he quit, but that was his idea they took. You can shit on Sam Raimi's like B budget movies all you want, but like bro knows how to write.
Exactly. Well, we are actually we're actually over by half an hour. We're at an hour
Shit.
27.
Fine.
It's okay though. I personally don't have any more questions for you, Proto. Nathan, Jeremy.
I know. I've been out of it all day, and I woke myself up for this, and it seems like it went really well. I enjoyed it. Happy to have you. So I'm out of questions.
Jerome. Okay.
Jeremy.
Um,
Good talk, Jeremy.
Well-
Good talk.
Your silence is deafening.
Oh, very much so.
well, Proto,
But-
thank you for coming on out to the Scuffed podcast. Been trying to get you on here for a while, and I'm happy that we finally got you on here, going ahead and talking about some shenanigans. So, as per usual, at the end of the podcast episode, Proto, take a look into that camera, that camera, that camera, that camera, the camera I hid under your desk, the camera I hid in your closet, or the camera that I hid in your chair, and tell the viewers what you got going on.
Oh, damn, not my chair camera. That's my one weakness. So the upcoming week, if you're an American, it's Thanksgiving, and I ain't doing shit for Thanksgiving. But if you're not, I'm sorry, I'm not doing Thursday. So I just recently beat Darksiders 2, because I wanted to do all three on stream, because I found out no one knows shit about Darksiders, and I really like that. I actually start the third one on Saturday.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, and I've never played the third one before, so this is gonna be new for everybody, including me. I'm told it's like a Dark Souls-esque style as opposed to the original platformer they were. I think I'm halfway done with Final Fantasy IX, but the memes that I've been creating from that game. If you all just really want to laugh, I'll post a clip later. I named one of the characters Tit Demon.
Tit Demon.
And it's a combination of two people in my chat. That IT guy, Matt, who wanted to name it Tit Guy, and Demon Knight, who says you should name it Demon. I'm like, all right, I'm going to name it together, Tit Demon. The fucking character says some know me as the Flaming Tit Demon, and I die. I 30 solid seconds of just laughter because I didn't think that would have sunk so well.
That's great.
Yeah.
The Flaming Tit Demon. Oh, that's...
What it became my meme character because they also use Knuckles for fighting, and I was like, look, the Tit Demon's about to fist people. That game is just, I've been making screenshot memes for that game, so like the little black mage Vivi goes, this nut smells good, and I'm like, I gotta screen cap that. There's one, shit, I have to scroll through, but there's just like sometimes the name, because I've been naming the characters after my fellow streamers, like the princess character is Bargain. Because she is the princess of Twitch.
Of course.
I named the little black mage after me because if you can't tell by my symbol already, that's what people know me for.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the other characters, like I don't know if you know who Tyr Mjolnir is, but he's the knight who's guarding the princess. That's another meme. Is Tyr is holding Bargain, saying, "Princess, drink this." And then she goes, "Oh, it tastes nasty," and I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Oh no.
Like I said, like it's only funny because inadvertently I think they made that game a little more lighthearted than like 8 and 7, which were very dark and serious tones.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the light tones now create memes between friends. And when I know these people and these conversations happen, oh dude, I die. Although I will say the main character, I actually didn't have a person to name him after, so I just named him Whisk because he looks like a cat and he acts like a cat. But found out later he's more like a monkey.
Should have named him Harambe then.
Shoulda. Clear meme I missed right there. But
Mistake, bucko.
my favorite one is there's a scene where he's trying to be buddy with the little mage, and I was like making a joke, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny because they're hanging off a bridge? Wouldn't it just be funny if they peed with each other off the bridge? Not 2 seconds later, the sound effect for Tinkle Tinkle starts playing, and he's like, "Hey, you want to do a great male bonding thing?" I was like, "Oh fuck."
Oh, great! They're about to piss off a bridge together.
Oh
And
God.
so yeah, that game has provided me more entertainment for just meme making than anything else.
That's
And
beautiful.
after that
Sounds similar.
lengthy one, Sunday is the Bean Boozle waffle.
Bean Boozle
I'm
waffle.
excited to see that.
Oh shit.
And so after testing with regular jelly beans on my waffle maker, the clear-cut winner is to pour the batter in, then drop the beans in, and it will retain the flavor of the beans while also being perfectly stuck in the waffle.
I am very, very interested to see how this one goes.
Oh, I am too. Holy shit.
I'm gonna look in the camera and I'm gonna just every time I eat the waffle, I'm like, "Hey, Jelly Belly, sponsor me."
Jelly Belly sends you a giant, like, $250 mystery box for no reason.
Dude, you don't even know. I'd open it on stream like I just did for Killer Jerky.
That'd be great. Speaking of where you stream, where can I find you?
Oh yes, just as my name shows it, I'm at twitch.tv/protokura. That is, I mean, hell, anywhere on my it's even a meme on my socials. If you type in Protokura anywhere on the internet, you'll find me, from Instagram to some of the more less savory sites that I don't speak about.
Huh?
Proto OnlyFans?
No, like what's it called?
The Hub?
No, what's it called? No, actually, that one, no. FarmersOnly.com.
Brazzers?
There we go.
Only.com. You gotta be kidding me.
FarmersOnly.com/Protokura.
Yep. I don't know if my account's still there. It's been inactive for like a few years, but just as a fucking meme, I lost a bet to someone because we were playing Halo 3 online, and they're like, all right, if I'm first in this match, you gotta sign up for this. Like, all right, but if you're first, you have to sign up for Diaper Lovers.
Oh God.
We just we went out of our way to find like the most ridiculous dating sites, and we just
Yeah.
So now I'm on FarmersOnly.com, which is ironic because I've never worked a farm a day in my life, though I know my way around a hoe.
Oh well. Well. Oh, Jeremy, you're back.
I've been here.
Oh, you've been here.
Yeah. Question mark?
Well,
Oh, okay.
One last
Oh,
thing. I just want to bring up. Do you guys think the Bean Boozle's terrible? If you ever want to do yourself a disservice, look up Bratch's Turkey Dinner Candy.
I'm terrified.
very much so.
I'm terrified.
It's a full dinner with apple pie and coffee.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But the full dinner is green beans, roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, and stuffing.
And are these jelly
Oh.
beans?
No, they're candy corn.
Oh.
All right, and with that, that's where we're ending it for today with candy corn. Proto, thank you for going ahead and coming on out to this episode of the Scuffed podcast. It was great having you on, and hopefully next season for a returning guest, you can possibly be one of those.
Hell yeah, it was had a lot of fun to be here. Thanks a lot.
Happy to hear
Not a
that.
problem. And if you guys, the chat, if you guys liked what you saw here today, make sure to go right ahead and hit that follow button. Not only that, but if you hit that follow button, make sure that bell button has been ring, so that way you never miss whenever we do go live.
Always miss.
And if you do feel inclined and you want to go ahead and become a chat of the channel and get access to one, if not all three, of the emotes that we do have here, go right ahead and hit that sub button. At any point in time, if you're finding yourself figuring out what hover might be, make sure to go right ahead and put in referral code T3WNDR, as it shows some love for your boy. And if you guys want to go ahead and connect in the Wandering community, whether you chat with me, chat with Nathan, Jeremy, or just chat with the community in general, find some new games to play with some people. If you guys want to go ahead and get on into that, just make sure to go right ahead and hit !Discord in the chat for a invite on into the server. It's the end of the streaming week. As far as for next week, we could probably go ahead and look forward to maybe some more Doom Eternal. Definitely going to have some Bioshock Infinite in there. We've got the next episode of the Scuffed podcast. And then I'm not sure what other game we'll sprinkle in there. Maybe some Halo, maybe some New World, maybe a different game, maybe a new game. You know that we always go ahead and we stay wandering here. But
Yep, Battlefields. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah, no, not that.
Oh, so disappointing.
Remember to follow for more makeup tips. Yes, exactly. Remember to stay
Makeup
followed
tips?
for makeup tips.
Makeup.
Yes, exactly. But
Makeup.
it was a great episode, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next one. But till then, stay wandering, my friends. Bye-bye!